Okay, here is a recording for Tuesday, October 25th. Why is Egypt called the gift of the Nile? And check your grades tab, see if you have any overdue assignments for Unit 3. Okay, so we'll review lesson 4.01. We're going to go on to lesson 4.02. There's reading pages 102 to 107. So we want to describe the Egyptians' fascination with the afterlife, describe the reasons for building the pyramids, sphinxes, and mummifying bodies, explain the origins and significance of the term pharaoh, identify major gods of Egypt and their relationship to nature. Again, more nature gods. And then there's a practice quiz. Check yourself, see how well you do. See if you can get 5 out of 7 points. Be bold, be courageous. Let's be your best. Make sure you attend all classes today. I know Neuro's having difficulties right now, but I think they are working on it. Okay. So why is Egypt called the gift of the Nile? Think about it. And did you come up with these ideas? The Nile provided water. The Nile deposited fertile soil. The Nile gave the Egyptians more access to trade. Okay, and again, check your grade tab, see if you have anything from Unit 3 that you need to complete. All right, from yesterday, on page 101, there was this map, and the Nile Delta is right here. How does this area meet the definition of a delta? Okay, remember it's a triangle shape. It's got lots of rich soil. Okay, and this right here, see fertile soil? All this green is fertile soil. Now, if you look at your page 636, it's a map of Africa, and you can see the Nile River there. What are some of the countries that the Nile goes through? And there's a blue Nile and a white Nile. Okay, so we've got Egypt, and again, you have to look on page 636. You have Egypt, you have Sudan, you have Ethiopia, you have Uganda. Okay, so as you keep going down, you're going to find different countries that the Nile flows through. Okay, so those are some of the main ones, but Egypt is the main country right up here. Okay. And then what relationship do you see between the gift of the Nile and the population density? So if you look on page 643, actually let me bring the book over here. And let's go to page 643. So this is population distribution, okay? Darker color, I know this is sideways. Darker colors show more people. Look at Africa. Look at this right here. That is where the Nile is, okay? And look at that. So there's lots of population right around the Nile, but hardly anybody. Look, the lighter color means there's hardly anybody that lives on either side of the Nile. Look at all of that. Why is that? What is that? Okay, and that's something that I wanted you to see here. So look on page 102. What natural feature surrounds the Nile River Valley? So if we go back to this, let's go to page 102. Okay, and here you can see, oops. So here you can see all of this. Look at all of this. This is all desert. See, and then look at the Nile River Valley. Okay, so desert, 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 and then you've got the area around the Nile. Okay, so lots of desert around. So, and then the Egypt's trading partners. Okay, check this out. Look at all of the things that they traded, and they were able to go up and down the Nile to get to different things to trade. So we talked about that yesterday. Okay, pages 102 to 107, write lesson 4.02. You guys know the drill. Let's go into our Social 07A course, find the lesson, building power in pyramids. You can click there, you can click there. New students, you are also given, this to work on. You've got a week to just kind of go through some activities here. Okay, today's lesson is building power in pyramids. Read the lesson introduction. Okay, so click on this. Do the reading, and there's a read aloud if you need that. And then open this Learn Worshiping Many Gods. There are 9 slides in there. 3 of the slides have some videos, so they talk about the pyramids and things. And then on the very last slide there's 6 questions. That's what I want you to answer in your notebook. And then review the answers on slide 9. So there's an answer key as well, but write them in your own words, okay? Then check out this Learn Tombs Fit for Kings, and then do the practice quiz. So here is the lesson introduction. You can pause here and read this. These are the main headings. So worshiping many gods, when the pharaoh speaks, the great sphinx, building for the next life, how did they build the Great Pyramid? Okay, and then answer those online questions right there, online questions. So this is on one of those 9 slides. It has you matching up different gods and goddesses. Also on one of the slides, the Egyptians believed in a physical afterlife and that the soul of a pharaoh continued to guide the kingdom even after the pharaoh's death. They built huge pyramids as tombs for their pharaohs and filled them with everything a royal family might need in the next world. Massive blocks of stones stand out when observing pyramids, but their details, carved into stone and painted on walls, tell stories too. So that's on the video on page 4. And then how were the pyramids built? That's the video on page 6. And then these pyramids at Giza are known around the globe. Their construction has stood the test of time. That's the video that's on page 8. These are the questions. Okay, the 6 questions. Why did the Egyptians call their king Pharaoh? What power did the Pharaoh exercise? For whom did the Egyptians build the pyramids, and why did they build them? Why did the Egyptians mummify bodies? What is a sphinx? What is its purpose? And describe the process of building a pyramid. And if you want, you can make a recording, okay? And then you can check your answers. Something else I wanted you to give a try. Can you decide which of these what happened in Mesopotamia? Which of these would apply to both? Which of these would apply to just the Egyptians? So see if you can figure that out. And the same thing here. Is this, this needs to be ziggurat. And this needs to be a pyramid. Okay, so is this a pyramid or a ziggurat? Okay, or both. So see if you can match those up as well. And again, check your grades. Have you done the vocabulary? You can look at any past quizzes. Do you understand about pyramids and pharaohs and sphinxes? Tomorrow, we're going to learn about their writing. Call me or email me if you have any questions. And this will be homework if you don't go through it. So read the pages, go through some of these activities. Okay, see if you can do those things. And then try that practice quiz. And do you have any caption ideas for that? All right, thanks everybody. Sorry about the neuro not working for class today.